Okay, so this is chapter 16, very simple chapter. My pranams to all Atmajyotis, divine light of the self. Today we are going to discuss the chapter 16 of Bhagavad Gita titled Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. Daiva means divine, Asura means demonic. There are two types of human beings. Please understand these are not different beings. Some people with divine qualities, some people with demonic qualities. Bhagavan is outlining the characteristics of divine qualities, characteristic of demonic qualities, and then he is trying to he is giving a way for us to escape the cycle of birth and death by realizing Supreme Lord. What are the divine qualities? Fearlessness, the purity of inner self, purity of mind, meditative nature. Why meditation? To understand the supreme reality. Charity, control over sense organs, worship of the divine, and worship of the prescribed, doing duties in a prescribed manner. Study of scriptures and teaching, chanting of the names of the divine, Bhagavan, and facing any difficulties in life calmly whenever you have to perform his duties, dharma paripalana. The straightforwardness, the thought and actions are one. Straightforwardness. Non-violence, truthfulness, and words which don't hurt others. Not hurting, even not hurting those who cause harm to himself. Acting without a concept of doership. This silent state of the mind which doesn't get agitated, not blaming anybody for in life, compassion for all living beings, detachment from the sense objects, softness, and not doing anything which will harm anybody in the world, and not doing anything which is not a prescribed duty as per the scriptures, and not wasting time unnecessarily. All are the divine qualities. Not only that, such a person has the radiance, tejas. He is he forgives, kshama. Courage is another nature. Purity of outer purity in this is body, mind, and action. No enmity in anybody, and not thinking that he is superior. These are the qualities of people who are born with the divine nature. So Bhagavan is outlining the qualities of the people who are born with the divine nature so that we can develop these qualities in us. So then he is trying to outline the qualities of the people who are born with demonic nature. Show off, okay, ego, anger, and words which hurt others, ignorance. These are some of the qualities who are born with the demonic nature. One with the divine qualities are destined for liberation, mukti. And one with the demonic qualities are destined for bondage, and they are going to suffer. The one with the demonic qualities, okay, they are not pure inside. Okay, the heart is full of pollution, not polluted. Their words and actions don't match, and not they're not truthful. They don't know how to get away from the actions which are harmful to themselves or others. Means they get dragged into the actions which are not, which can cause harm to themselves and others. Untruthfulness is one of the characteristics, and they also believe there's no God. Anything you can do in the world and get away. There's no Lord. And they think that the world is nothing but it's an accidental creation. Okay. And world is there only for enjoyment of me. And this is a characteristic. Actually, this characteristic actually is typically what we call as people who are materialistic in nature. We call as people materialistic nature is nothing but a demonic quality. They say there's nothing God, no God. I can live my life as it is. This world is there for my enjoyment. Okay, so this is actually he is outlining the characteristic of the people who are materialistic. They are egoistic, and they're perpetually attracted by the sense objects. And this sense of you can never fulfill the desires of sense objects. Okay, it's like putting ghee to fire; it keeps on burning. So they are into never never ending activities for fulfillment of sense objects, and they have a lot of what we call as false hypotheses. Okay, there are a lot of ideologies, false hypotheses, which are not in tune with reality. They have their own ideas, and they live with their ideas. They are deluded by their own ideas. All this what we call as philosophies, different philosophies, which are not in tune with the reality, and what we call as isms. This ism, that ism. Okay, okay, all those isms. And what is the state of them? Throughout their life, they'll never be free from worries. Their mind will be full of stress, and they're addicted to sense objects, and they think that the world is this much only. Okay, and they're tied up with the multiple desires, and they suffer with the desire and the anger. For fulfilling these objects of desire, they try to earn money in a illegal way or harmful way for themselves and others, and they try to accumulate as much as possible. The only way they think is that by earning more and more and more, I can get anything in the world. I want to become more powerful. I become more powerful by earning more. I want to earn more. I want to get more. This more is the desire. They are in a rat's race, which they can never win. They can't understand that, and they think that they are focused. They have enemies. Their energy is spent in destroying their enemies, either politically or whatever way. And they think that I have killed these enemies. I am the Lord. I am the Ishvara. There is no God other than me. And I have this power. I am very powerful. I am very happy. I am very rich. I have come from a great family. Who is equal to me? And I do charity. And when they do charity, first thing they put is big name. Charity done by this person. Okay, they do charity not for charity purpose, but for the name. Like that, they are deluded. They are actually trapped in multiple worries and trapped in sense enjoyment. And please understand, Arjuna, they go to hell. Okay, so the hell is waiting for them. They think that they are superior and everybody is inferior. Because they have money and because of their power, they do appear to be doing charity. Okay, and that's only for namesake, not with the real pure heart. Ego, power, desire, and anger bind them. And most of the time, they spend their time blaming others. And when you blame others, please understand, when you blame others, you are blaming the divine in the heart of their being. God resides in the heart of every living being. So when you are actually blaming, you are not blaming a person, but God Himself. So that's why karma comes to you. For these people who live their way like this, I will put them again and again demonic life, the what you call as the lower life. The lower life is animal life, and it's very difficult for them to come out of that life because of their karma. It's not one time, many lifetimes they'll spend in animal lifetime, and ultimately they go to a terrible hell. So there is a way to come out of this. Very simple. It's not complex. The gate to hell. I'll tell you about the gate to hell. The gate to hell is only three: desire, anger, and uh, greediness. Desire, anger, and greediness are only three gates to hell. Never enter into these three gates. Okay. Yeah, one who lives uh, his life violating the principles which are given by Bhagavan, scriptures, he will never attain liberation. He will never attain peace. That's why, O Arjuna, follow these guidelines given by the realized people, scriptures. Just don't enter into these three gates: desire, anger, and greed, and do your actions as prescribed by the Shastras, as prescribed by the realized beings, as prescribed by Bhagavan. So this chapter is titled Daivasura Sampadvibhava Yoga, divine and demonic characteristics of human beings. With divine characteristics, you'll become more and more peaceful and attain liberation. With demonic characteristics, you will suffer more and more, make others also suffer, and go to hell or take birth in lower life, lower animal life. May all of us attain the divine characteristics, Daivi Sampat, become free from Three gates of hell: desire, anger, and greed. Attain supreme reality, peace.